Who is this podcast and the EntreFit coaching program for? I'm going to tell you exactly who we're looking for coming up next. Do you want to create, market, or scale your online fitness business? My name's Sean Garner, and here we give real fit pros the tips, tools, and strategies they need to succeed online. Welcome to the EntreFit podcast. What is up, guys, and welcome back to the EntreFit podcast. So this topic actually came from a social media discussion I had over the weekend, which you know is going to be great if you're having a discussion on social media because everything is real on the internet. So anyway, I was speaking with somebody, and this is I want to tell you this story and then tell you a little bit about what we do, and then more so pull the bigger picture out of this. So I was talking to somebody, I posted something online that somebody found offensive. If you know anything about me, I'm super positive, cheerful guy. I don't mean to be offensive. I posted something that was about hard work, being focused on your daily calendar, taking ownership of being overwhelmed and all that stuff. And some people found that offensive. And I was having a conversation with one of the people on direct messages, and I'm very friendly. I love talking and connecting with people. And I'm one of those ones where I do respond to everything. So even if it is a negative comment, it might just be a thumbs up or have an awesome day. But I like talking to people because I feel like I'm pretty open-minded, even though I'm pretty set in my ways, where I at least want to talk and have the conversation going. And as this conversation was progressing, this person said, you know, I don't like you, Sean, and you're not my person I'm looking for to help me out. And I said, good. Because I'm not for everybody. And that's one thing that took me forever to get to a place of realizing and accepting is I'm not for everybody. And I will tell you guys, if you try to be for everybody with your messaging and with your branding, you're not going to stand out. So who I am for and why I even do all of this stuff, guys, is because I have been a fitness professional for 12 years. Now, what does that mean to me? That does not mean I have been training myself for 12 years. Like so many people, when I ask, hey, how long have you been in fitness? Well, I've been working out since I've been 16. Well, no. How long have you been training people? Oh, I've never trained anybody in person. Okay. So you have zero experience. So I am a real fitness professional. What that means is I work professionally in the industry for 12 years, not as just posting content online, not training myself, but owning multiple gyms, buying and selling gyms, working as a personal trainer, working with big brands, creating a successful online training platform, working in pro hockey as a strength conditioning coach, creating products and being a fitness advisor and writer for Men's Health, working for one of the largest apps in the App Store for helping with business development and digital marketing for some of the biggest names in fitness, running my own EntreFit consulting business to helping dozens of other fitness professionals, gym owners, and large fitness brands create, market, and scale and leverage digital online. That's what it means for me. And I don't say all that stuff to brag, but just to let you guys know that, in my opinion, the fitness industry is extremely watered down and diluted because it has such a low barrier to entry. And I equate it all of the time to the food service industry. And this is what I mean by that. There's the fry cook at McDonald's and the head chef at a 5-star restaurant are both in the food service industry, right? They both work at a restaurant. However, they both do not have the same level of experience. They both do not have the same intentionality with their craft. They both are not doing this as a profession. One of them's doing it as a side job just to make extra money. One of them has devoted their life to the craft and the artistry of making the perfect dish and the plate, the presentation, every aspect of the customer experience, how food and wine and desserts are all going to pair together. They've devoted their life to that craft, where the fry person was most likely just looking for a job. The same exact thing can be said and seen with fitness, right? There are people that have devoted their life to this craft, dozens of certifications, trained literally hundreds or thousands of people in person. They know and are experts in a niche. Then there's somebody that started working out in high school and college and started posting pictures of themselves online and some workouts that were maybe fun, cute, and popular, and they gained traction online. And then they built this social media platform up and they decided I should just release my workouts that I do, and they make a bunch of money. Not saying one is right or wrong. You guys know where I lead to. Who I help with EntreFit is the latter. I'm looking for the real fitness professional, not somebody that is doing this for a little bit because they grew this social media following, and maybe they'll do fitness, but they're really trying to get this other stuff going on over here. Maybe they want to I really want to be a lifestyle brand expert. Like, that's not what I'm looking for. What I'm looking for is myself 5 years ago. I'm looking for the personal trainer, the gym owner, that they are called and committed to this industry, and they love what they do, and they're really good at it. They get good results for people, but man, they have struggled to understand this online thing. They're struggling how to maybe take their in-person business and leverage digital to grow that, to create multiple streams of revenue, to stand out with their brick and mortar facility, to rank higher on Google, to drive more traffic to their local facility, to create the online brand to where they can have more time and financial freedom. But man, they just don't understand the whole digital marketing, business development side. They're really awesome trainers, but they need that business coach to help them. That's who I am called and passionate about helping. So that being said, that type of person is kind of almost like a target market, if you will. And within that, I'm not looking for all those people. I'm looking for a subset of that. So this is the type of people within that demographic that I look for. And there's a couple of reasons why. One, because these are the type of people I just instantly connect more with because I'm like. And two, this is kind of how I stack the deck in my favor, because I know if I can get people that are like this, I can get great results with them. So that being said, this is what I'm looking for the EntreFit coaching program. Number one, no excuses. If I question you on something and it's always somebody else's fault, we're not going to get along very well, because I'm going to call you out on it, and you're not going to have success with at least working with me. I'm not going to be your guy if every time I say, hey, you said you were going to do this last week, but you didn't get it done. You're like, life just happens. Like, life does happen, but there's people that are out there that are probably dealing with worse situations than yourself that are finding ways to make it happen. I tell this to other people, and only because I say it to myself every single day. You're not that special. Like, whenever I get frustrated and feel like quitting and giving up, or I try to make excuses for myself, I have it written down. You're not that special, because guess what? I am not that unique with my situation, my problem, my struggle that I'm going through, that I'm the only person in the world that's come up against the impossible odds. No, there are people that are going through more difficult stuff than me that have found a way to make it work. So saying that, I'm a big believer of taking ownership and taking responsibility of what you're trying to do and the goals that you set for yourself, and going out there and making it happen. The second thing is you've got to be growth-minded. Guess what, guys? If what you were doing was working, we probably wouldn't be working together. You wouldn't be reaching out in the first place. There's a reason why I have a coach and I have a group of mentors that are speaking into me, because I always need to be able to have somebody that's looking at my blind spots and helping me to move my business forward so I can help more fit pros along the way with me. And I can't be so closed off to where my coach will tell me stuff all the time. And I used to have a reaction to where it's, I've already tried that. I've done it before. And he quickly shut that down. He's like, all right, what does try mean to you? I'm like, I did it once or twice. Oh, okay, so doing something once or twice means trying it. Like, how about we see it through for 90 days, 6 months, and then we evaluate. Okay, that sounds better. And you do it, and then it gives you more data, and most time it ends up working out if you actually stick to something for a long period of time. So you got to be growth-minded. The third thing is you have to be committed to the process. I see so many people come in and get frustrated, and I've only had people quit the program for two reasons. One of them is they hit their goals and they're fine. They're making more money than they've ever made before. Maybe they're a personal trainer making, $50,000, $60,000 a year. Now they've got everything online. They're making $120,000+ a year, working, 20, 30 hours a week, and they're happy. And they'll come to me and they'll be like, you know what? I'm making more money than I've ever made before. And I don't want to do the work that's going to be required to keep it going. So I'm good. I don't personally understand or resonate with that mindset, but cool. If you're happy, you've reached those goals, that's awesome. I did my job. I guided you to the end result. That's awesome. I feel pretty good about that. The second and most common reason I see people not be successful with, I would say every coaching program, but I don't want to speak for everybody else. I know for me, the few people I've had not stick with it, I'm just too busy. I just didn't want to make time for it. I've got a bunch of other family stuff going on right now, or, we're traveling a lot. It's over the summer. And they just didn't take the time commitment to own their time management and take ownership of their day. And they were just very, very reactive people and not proactive. And so you have to be willing to commit to the process and own your daily schedule. It is the thing I harp on most. I am the time management, world's super disciplined person. And the only reason I harp on that so much, and I'm telling everybody all the time, you've got to do this, you've got to stick with your calendar, is because I have found how you do one thing is how you do all things. And if you're able to take ownership of your day and stick to a schedule, that's going to start opening up other opportunities. You're going to start looking for these micro amounts of time to where you can get one extra project done, and it just helps out in every area of your life. So those are the big things of what I'm looking for in my coaching program as the type of people for the industry that I'm looking for. So if that sounds like you, if you're listening to that stuff and you're like, that's me, or that's who I want to be, man, I would love the opportunity to talk with you and see if this would be a good fit together. What we do is you go over to EntreFitCoaching.com. It's EntreFitCoaching.com. Links in the description below, whether you're watching it on YouTube or listening to us on the podcast. We're going to give you 1 week of the coaching program for $1. There's no strings attached to that. But I will say it's not for everybody. We're going to first jump on a call. You and I are going to talk, going to hear a little bit more about your goals, what you're looking for, what your blockers are, and really where you're looking to take this thing. And if we feel it's going to be a good fit, we let you try the coaching program for just $1, because I am a big believer, if I don't deliver results, you shouldn't pay. I hate it whenever people as fit pros get locked into these big contracts where I had to sign up for this business coach and it was a whole 6 months or a year commitment and stuff like that. I don't want people to have to do that. I do everything on month to month. So if every 4 weeks, if I'm not proving my value, you fire me. The good thing is people don't fire me because we get results for people. So we let everybody come in and try it for just $1. And then if it's a good fit, we'll continue on. And if not, no hard feelings. But I want to extend that offer and opportunity for the real fit pros out there that are looking to create, market, and scale online, but just need some help. They need that discipline. They need that accountability. They need the proven system, the step-by-step. This is what you got to do to succeed online. So if that's you, check us out, EntreFitCoaching.com. Love the opportunity to work with you. And when it comes to this podcast is honestly for all the fit pros out there. I hope that everything that we do, we try to give you little actionable things to think about, or things that you can implement right now to help yourself stand out and create that successful fitness business. So, man, guys, thank you so much for listening. If this added value to you, man, share this with a fellow Fit Pro friend so we can help the real Fit Pros stand out and crush it online. Thank you so much, guys. Love you, and have an awesome day.